Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Premier Perspective. Today, me and Ryan are here to talk about some Premier League transfer rumors. We're going to talk about some already done deals, some other possible moves for January, and then for the bigger picture, some of the big moves that are going to be talked about for the summer. So to start off, we have Mesut Ozil. He's already confirmed to be going to Fenerbahce to play in Turkey, one of the better Turkey teams. For me personally, I think this is a good move for him. I'm really happy that Ozil is able to leave. Now he's going to be able to have that playing time, that comfortable lifestyle, I guess, now, considering all the drama that was going on with him in Arsenal. But I think that this is a good move for him.
Yeah, I definitely love to see him play at a club that's going to appreciate him and how talented he is. You saw what he's done for Madrid, and he's just such a great player. And I'm not exactly sure what the deal was at Arsenal, but I mean, it probably would have been a bit smarter to play him at this point. So I love to see him going to a team that he wants to play for, that he'll be able to rekindle that, see a little bit more Mesut Ozil magic.
Yeah, definitely felt like he was underappreciated at Arsenal, especially considering how great of a player that he was. But understandable. I mean, I don't really agree. I mean, it seems like it was for other reasons besides actual ability to play soccer, considering the fact that Arsenal was going through a really, really bad slump earlier in the season and they still didn't play him. So it seems like it was a non soccer related issue. But next up, we have Amad Diallo to Manchester United, 18-year-old Ivory Coast youngster. I believe he's a winger, moving to Man United for 37 million pounds.
Yep,
The
yeah,
pounds,
something like
okay.
that.
Yeah,
Something around the same.
I don't know if it was pounds or euros. I'm not sure.
Probably about interchangeable,
Yeah,
I would say.
but yeah, between 35, 40 million. Big price tag for someone who hasn't really played first team soccer. A bit surprising for me, at least, to see that. But hey, United must have seen some type of crazy talent on him if they're willing to spend that much money on him. Let's see if his game transforms to the Premier League. I mean, hey, when you have Daniel James on the wing, I really feel like anything is an upgrade compared to him.
Right. He hasn't performed just about at all. I mean, he's quick. Uh, yeah. I mean, I was trying to
Yeah,
give him
yeah,
analysis, but I mean, he honestly hasn't done too much, and I would love to see him play well. I always like to see the young players that break into the first team for a couple of games or a short spell of time play really well, but he just didn't do it. Even for United fans, he
yeah.
just didn't do it.
Yeah, but we'll see how Diallo transforms his play into the Premier League. And those are the done deals that we were talking about for today. Next, we have two deals that are possible for January that we're looking at. First, we have Deli Ali to PSG. Now, as you may know, Pochettino, former Tottenham manager, is now the coach of PSG. Deli Ali has had somewhat of a falling out since Mourinho has joined, doesn't really play. Some days doesn't even make the bench. And considering how much of a great startup he had at Tottenham, it's a bit surprising to see the decline that's happened. But I think a move to PSG would work for him, especially when you're surrounded by players like Neymar, Di Maria, and Mbappe. I feel like it will be easy for him to link play up with them. We've seen Moise Kean this year, who struggled with Everton, play phenomenally for PSG. So I think it could be a good move for him.
Yeah, I totally agree. And Tottenham, again, I think it could probably be a similar situation, like a Mesut Ozil Arsenal, just some falling out with management and the higher ups. But considering the start he had, like you said, at Tottenham, how he was going to be the next big thing. Everybody thought he was just going to kill the Prem for the next amount of time. He's only 24 years old. Thought he was older than that, but I'm glad that he isn't, because I want to see him really get back into it. I want to see the talent that we saw in that first year in the Prem and like the first couple of years, like in the past few seasons. But yeah, this season, I mean, he played really well in the. I mean, hesitate to say the Marine game, but um, I mean, like he was able to hold it down, and you see what he
Yeah,
can do, just the basis of his play, and I would love to see him continue that definitely at another club.
for sure. I think he definitely has the potential to succeed somewhere else. But next up, we have someone for me who I've been watching very closely as an Ecuadorian fan of soccer. Moses Caicedo, center mid, currently plays for Independiente del Valle in Ecuador. Very talented center mid, box to box midfielder. He was currently, well, not currently now, but earlier in the transfer window was being very strongly linked to a move to Manchester United. Now his name looks like it's going to be going to Brighton. Uh, for me personally, I love seeing this. I like watching Ecuadorian players outbranch, being able to perform in other leagues. So I think that this is a great move for him and for Brighton. I was reading on Twitter, someone was saying how United denied the opportunity to sign him for £5 million. So someone was saying how that they denied it for 5 million, that he's gonna go to Brighton, become a star, and then United are gonna want to pay 60 million for him in a couple of years.
Always how it goes with the big teams.
But yeah, that wraps up the 2 January moves. Now we're going to talk about the big summer moves. As the season goes on and as time progresses, we're definitely going to be talking about these more as more news comes in. But first, the quickest one out of these, we have Eric Garcia to Barcelona.
Thank
As a
God.
City fan, I have a very, very, very big displeasure when it comes to Eric Garcia. I feel like Pep gave him the opportunity to display his football abilities, and he took it, and he was now being
And threw it
regarded,
down
and
the
then
drain.
he just threw it away and basically said like, oh, thank you for the opportunity to now put me in the spotlight. Now that I have this opportunity, let me leave. Because City constantly was trying to get him to resign, but he kept insisting that he wanted to go back to Barcelona. He played for the Barcelona Academy. Yeah, not too fond of him, more to his character rather than his game, but that pretty much is all I have to say about Eric Garcia.
Yeah, as for me, Eric Garcia has nothing to do with the fact that he just took the chance to. I see you laughing. You know what I'm about to say. You know I'm about to just completely trash him, but um, he just aside from the type of person he is, don't care honestly. He I blame him for the defensive the majority of the bulk of the defensive issues that we had in the beginning of the season and the end of the last season that was continued into mid late summer due to COVID. He just sometimes I would be like I would tell people my friends and I would talk about that weren't even City fans, but I felt more passionately about it, obviously because I am. And I would be like we could me and my center back friends could play better than whatever City had at the time. I was so upset. You get the idea. That's all I really have to say about Eric Garcia. Very happy that he's out. I don't think I've ever wanted somebody to leave clubs
Yeah,
better.
so next we have the summer deal that I hope happens the most, which is Erling Haaland to Manchester City. Anyone who knows me knows how much of a big Haaland fan I am. I think that he's amazing. I think that he's one of the best strikers in the world right now at the young
No
age
doubt.
that he's at. He has an insane finishing ability, tall striker, exactly what City needs. If City brings him in, I'll be so happy.
No, I totally agree. I would absolutely love to see Erling Haaland. Just the way he plays the position, he plays it like his physique is more of a Kane false nine, but he plays that top role and he's so fast and his technical ability is absolutely amazing. His positioning is exceptional and that's what makes him such a good player. And his finishing just goes to show in his stats. So I would absolutely love to see a player like him at City.
Definitely would love that. Talking about a City legend now, Sergio Aguero. He's being linked to a move to PSG. Not liking that. Not liking the sound of that, but hey, it happens. I'm not
Right.
sure, especially with all the injury problems. I'm not too sure if Aguero is going to be offered a new contract or not. I would hate to see him go, but if the board and the team feels like it's the right time, then it's the right time. Definitely wouldn't like to see him go to PSG, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I love Aguero since I've watched City for years now, and I don't know. I never want to see him leave.
No, I never want to see Aguero leave either, but it seems like that time is just about to come. City's team is getting faster, and they don't play the same. They're not the same City that they were when Aguero would start. I mean, I'm sure he would still, if aside from his injury problems and being out due to being in contact with people that tested positive for COVID, if he was playing, if he had a solid spot in that starting 11, I think he would definitely be able to perform at Aguero levels that we're used to and that we love to see. But since he hasn't, injuries seem to be just beating him down. PSG, honestly, a really surprising move, but considering it that they'd possibly be losing Mbappe this summer to Madrid or another one of the big clubs he seems to want out in the near future. That's just how he's going to get bigger. I totally agree with it in my opinion. But back to Aguero, to PSG, it makes sense. Same striker as Mbappe by any means, but definitely could still do a job. And City fans, he'll still be a City legend no matter what. He'll always
Yeah,
be respected by City fans no matter where he goes, unless it's United, unless he
yeah. I
plays
was
for
gonna say
United.
unless it's United, but yeah, the last one, the biggest move feels like I've been talking about this forever now. Messi to City. Will it happen? I don't know. Will he stay? I hope not. I'm I'm more of a City fan than I am a Barca fan. My love for Barca has kind of faded over the years. Has more to do with just I fell in love with Ronaldinho, and that's why I love soccer the way that I do now. So that Barcelona era, and then going to Xavi Iniesta and all of them to now be watching fucking Martin Braithwaite
Right.
play
I
for
that
Barcelona.
that was
I
a really
just yeah.
I hated that. I was so upset when I saw that sign.
So I just don't. I don't know. It just doesn't hit the same for me. I think that it's way past the time for Messi to leave Barcelona. With everything that's happening this year, I think it's just time to go on. And if he goes on, I don't know how other people feel. I've seen things online about City fans. I just feel like any team, like, if you give it the opportunity to take Messi, I feel like you should just bring him in.
Yeah, I see that, but also I said when I first heard about this a couple of months ago, I like doesn't make sense though. Like I feel like
He's
he's
the
a very
GOAT.
short term.
He's the best player
Yeah, of
to
course.
ever play soccer. I just feel like there's no situation in which you don't bring him in. He's the
No, of
best
course.
player to ever touch a soccer ball. You bring him in.
But
If you're given the chance to bring in Lionel fucking Messi, bring him to your team. Oh my
no,
God.
I totally agree. But sometimes like you just have to see what makes sense. It depends on how much you're paying for him too. But if
Yeah,
you
it's
have to,
free. There's no transfer fee.
all right,
I
then
pay
if
him
there's no,
pay him $1 million a week. I don't care.
no, I wouldn't
Not
care either.
my money.
As long as we're not going to go back to, scandals with the UEFA about financial fair play,
Yeah.
then I'm cool with that. Messi to City,
Yeah, no,
that's
Messi
great.
to City. I wanted to happen. I mean, other people can have their opinions. I want the greatest player to ever touch a soccer ball to be on my team.
It would be great. The
It would be
Messi, I
great.
would cover my room with Messi City jerseys. That
Oh
would be so.
yeah. If Messi goes to City, I'm buying a home, away, and third kit of Messi next season.
Yeah, of course,
No
and wearing
questions
home
about it.
every game. Yeah,
But yeah, that pretty much wraps up our video today. I got a little excited there, but it's Messi and it's my Man City. But yeah, that's our transfer window rumor update, done deals and everything in that. I just wanted to say thank you to anyone who's watched our video today and who's been watching all of our videos. We really appreciate all of the feedback and everything that we've gotten so far. Don't forget to follow our Instagram at premier.perspective, to also check out our Twitch. I stream FIFA on there. And yeah, so thank you guys for everything, and we'll see you guys soon.